Sometimes, when two people meet, it's a difficult and stressful experience. There is awkwardness, yet when they discover a common interest or common experience, a bond can form. When we first meet someone, we start immediately forming judgments. She's overly serious. I like people who are more easygoing. He seems like one of those over-controlling clients who's always right. He didn't listen as much as he should have. She wasn't that interested in my own experiences and background. Nah, we're not really going to get along. Not my type. We tend to be drawn to people just like us, but the most creative and productive relationships are often with people very different from ourselves. Think Wozniak and Jobs at Apple, or Lennon and McCartney of the Beatles. Don't be put off if you have a difficult start with someone. Awkward beginnings can actually launch wonderful relationships. Work at it. Find a personal connection that will draw you closer. You can always find something in common. For example, have you ever known two people who have been happily married for many years, yet who had a difficult or even acrimonious start when they first met? I know of a few examples like that. The African Queen, starring Humphrey Bogart and Katharine Hepburn, is a classic story about a wonderful relationship that emerges from a very bad start. It's set at the beginning of World War II in German East Africa. Hepburn plays a Methodist missionary, Rose Sayre, whose village has been destroyed by the Germans. She finds refuge with Charlie Allnut, who's played by Bogart. He pilots a small riverboat. Rose is snobbish, educated, and has a strong moral code. Charlie is a hard-drinking, free-spirited, cynical boat captain who just wants to survive. At the beginning of the movie, they argue constantly, and they truly can't stand each other. By the end, however, they've slowly come to appreciate each other's strengths, and they share a mission to foil the Nazis. In the finale, they're about to be executed by the Germans, and they ask to be married before they die. But they unexpectedly accomplish their mission of blowing up the German gunboat that has captured them, and they swim together to the shore. You may be a strong believer in first impressions, but withhold judgment. If you have an awkward start with someone, first ask yourself what you liked about that person and what you may have in common with them. Follow Law 10. Don't be put off by an awkward start. Find something personal that connects you, and you may develop a wonderful relationship. Read more about this law and all 26 of the relationship laws in Power Relationships.